Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay? I just watched episode 1 of Under the Sun on the Miami Dolphins YouTube channel. And this team has reeled me in once again. How could you not be absolutely juiced up after watching that episode for 25 minutes? How could you not watch that and want to run through a fucking wall? How could you watch that and feel negative going into the season? And trust me, I am a person, I try not to be biased, okay? I you see my title. Speak with the truth and we're honest with everything we talk about on this channel. It's about truth and honesty. But dude, I'm fired up. The team bonding in this episode, absolutely loved it. How could you not cheer for a guy like Tua Tagovailoa? How could you not cheer for him, bro? He is genuine. He is a leader. And finally, dude, we have someone on the team that is preaching what the fans have been saying for a very long time. And it's not about the individuals on the team, it's about the team itself. It's team first. It's always been team first. That's why anybody that steps onto the football field wearing aqua and orange, I cheer for relentlessly. Dolphins fans cheer for relentlessly. And I loved what Tua had to say about the culture of this team. Am I buying into that the culture has changed? Again, I'm sticking to what I've been saying all off season long. I will buy into the culture change when I see wins on the field. But I'm loving what they showcased in this episode, and I have something that I want to play for you guys right now. This was the very beginning, like the first 3 minutes, where Tua is on the car ride um, that he is leaving between 6:15 I'm sorry, he's leaving between 4:45 and 6:15 in the morning, and the day ends at 6:30 at night. Okay, these guys are there for over 12 hours with each other, getting better, getting their reps in, watching film, working out. They're with each other all day, and they spend each other time with each other at night, like you saw with the wide receivers at the bowling alley in Chicago, Tyreek and Waddle, and the rest of the receiver core in a bowling alley in Chicago. And then you saw Tua, Aaron Brewer, and Patrick Paul all exploring a museum in Michigan. It was beautiful. But I have something that I want to play for you guys that was in the very beginning of this of this um, episode of Under the Sun. This was Tua Tagovailoa on the team culture this season.
We're getting ready to go to work. It is work, but is it? It's not work if you love it. I would say I'm pretty excited about the challenges that we're gonna see, and I want to see how through adversity how our team responds. This year, it definitely feels as if it's more of a player-led team. I think that the leaders this year are more engaged in what's best for the team this year, how we can communicate with certain individuals. The dynamic with everything is it doesn't feel like it's one-sided. So the offense is, helping holding the defense accountable and vice versa with the defense holding the offense accountable. And I think that's a little unique to years past.
I love that. Guys are holding each other accountable in practice. Um, and listen to that. Players, we have captains that are putting the team first instead of themselves. So that's another thing, too. The Dolphins announced their captains yesterday for the season, and it's Tua Tagovailoa, Aaron Brewer, Alec Ingold, Zach Sealer, Jordan Brooks, and Bradley Chubb. So we had players last year who were captains that were putting themselves first over the team. Guys like Tyreek Hill, who is not a captain this year. Guys like Jalen Ramsey, who was a captain last year, but he's not even on the team anymore. And then you had people that were in it for themselves. Guys like Javon Holland, who was in it for himself and not bought into the team. Am I buying into the fact that these guys have bought into the culture that Tua and Mike McDaniel have? I don't know. I don't know. That's another worry that I have that I'm going to talk about on Thursday's video. When we get to the whole Tua, Tyreek, Mike McDaniel thing, we'll talk about that on Thursday. But this showcases a lot. And it's mostly the team camaraderie. And they showcase the brotherhood between KJ Britt and Willie Gay. And they are two veterans in the NFL. They are two really solid linebackers. You bring these guys in for freaking culture and just good vibes, and you just see the friendship that they have with each other. It's absolutely awesome. They're watching film together. They're talking about how they've known each other for 10 years, but the preseason game against Chicago was the first time that they were ever on the football field together on the same team. And that was really cool for them. That was really awesome to see. You have Zach Sealer with his contract extension and him being with his family and his son, and him being, he wants to tell an incredible story for people in life, and he wants to show his son that no matter what position you're put in, never give up, keep fighting. And that's just that's very emotional, man. That's very emotional watching Zealer and the whole contract extension thing when he signed the dotted line, his press conference, and why all these captains are so bought into the team this year. And they've been working their ass off too, apparently. That's what all of these players have been saying, of course. Jordan Brooks goes on record in an interview saying that this has been the hardest training camp that he's ever had so far in his career. And the guys, this is the closest team that he's ever been on. Like, the guys are just really close, spending a lot of time with each other. And that's really crucial in this league because you want that on-field chemistry with your teammates. And this whole thing was just really cool. It was really cool. And yeah, they showed clips of Tyreek Hill being a leader, and we are worried. Um, is Tyreek Hill taking a step back? I don't think so. A lot of people think that he has. I think those people are absolutely delusional. But I am I'm very excited, man. I'm very excited for Sunday. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. We are so back. We are so fucking back, dude. It truly is football season when the week of the season, you're like, you know what? I'm bought in. I'm buying into the Miami Dolphins. You just know. You just know. So that was episode 1 of Under the Sun. You got Mike McDaniel too, um, talking to the guys in the huddle. You have a choice between winning and greatness, but it all starts in the trenches of camp. And it seems like in past years that McDaniel knows that, like, he's got to be a leader of men. That's what most great coaches are in the NFL, where like guys like Andy Reid, okay, and Jim Harbaugh, and Dan Campbell, and Pete Carroll. You know why they're such great coaches and they're well respected in the league? Because they are a leader of men. It doesn't matter how you could draw up these quick play designs and these flashy plays down the field. That's awesome. Can you be a leader and the voice of 53 players on the roster? And I liked what they showcased in that episode. So, Thursday's video is going to be very important, you guys. Thursday's video, when we talk about Tua, Tyreek, and Mike McDaniel, and the potential last dance for this team, I truly think this is it. It is now or never. They gotta win this year. They gotta succeed this year, and if they don't, it's over. We are restarting. So, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of excitement, but you gotta get it done this year, man. You gotta get it done. So, I'm getting out of here. If there's an episode 2 next week, which I'm pretty sure there is, but the social media team hasn't announced it yet, we will be here doing an episode 2 of Under the Sun next Tuesday night. A short little recap like this. And also, don't want you guys to forget, tomorrow we will be doing NFL Week 1 predictions right here on the Big Five Field channel. So tune in for that, okay? Week 1 NFL predictions. We're going to do predictions every single Wednesday here on the channel. On Wednesdays, we're doing predictions for all the games around the NFL. Okay? And then Thursday, very important video, the potential last stats, Tua Tagovailoa, Tyreek Hill, Mike McDaniel. Those are the 3 main guys we're going to talk about on Thursday. And then Friday is our first preview of the season. We're going to preview the Miami Dolphins going to Indianapolis to take on the Indianapolis Colts. That's right, baby. And then Sunday, post-game recap, Dolphins Colts. All right, guys. Subscribe, comment down below, hit the like button if you like what you heard from me, at Cullen_Joseph. Follow that on Twitter and TikTok, and I will see you guys tomorrow for NFL Week 1 predictions.